of July, which means it's a fresh month, which means it is time to do my monthly Shop My Stash video. So as usual, I will be taking you guys along with me to pick out products, and then afterwards I will be doing a trying on of everything on my face, which is why my face is very bare right now. But yeah, to no further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alrighty guys, so as usual, you know how I pick out my palettes. I just pick a random number, and whatever number it is, that's the palette, because all my palettes have numbers on them. Alright, so this time I chose number 28 was chosen, and that is this Iconic London palette. So I'm pretty excited to be trying this one out for this month. Alright, so now that the palette has been picked, I'm going to be moving on to foundations. And I don't know. I'm torn between these two new foundations to my collection. I don't know if I want to do the ColourPop one or the Physicians Formula. I think I might go ahead and do the ColourPop one because it is supposed to be like a tinted moisturizer, and right now it is super hot outside and I don't really want anything heavy, so I think I'll save this one for next time. So I am just going to go ahead and go with the ColourPop one. This one is the Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Fair 3W. Alright, and I'm just going to go ahead and go down here, which I'm going to pick up my primer next. I don't really have that many primers, to be completely honest. So I think I'm just going to go in with this one. This one is the No Problem Primer by Touch and Soul. Alright, and then for setting spray, I think I'm going to choose this one here. So for setting spray, I'm going to go in with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus setting spray. This is a recent find at TJ Maxx. It's just the mini. I don't know if the scent is watermelon or if it's just what they decided to do with the packaging. So I will be finding that out today. Alright, so going into the first drawer here, I'm going to be picking out a brow product. I know you guys can't really see in here. It's just like... so for brows, I think I'm going to go in with this one. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown is what I'll be using. And I'm just going to keep going down the drawer. So for mascara, I'm going to go for this one, which is the Lily Lashes, which is a Lily Lashes mascara, Triple X mascara. Got this one recently in a BoxyCharm box, so I want to test it out. Alright, and then for mascara, I think I'm actually going to go into the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer here. I haven't used this one in a while, so I want to go ahead and try to use it up, or at least use it for the month of July. Alright, and then back over here in these drawers, I'm going to go ahead and pick out some lipsticks. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out some lipsticks, and I think I'm going to pick one of these little Bite Beauty lipsticks here. It's in the shade Good Jube? Don't know how to say that. It's a very little lipstick, but it's in a beautiful shade. It's kind of like a nudish shade. But yeah, I'm going to be using that one. Alright, and then for liquid lipsticks, alright, so I don't think I'm going to do any reds or anything, just because I don't really feel like that's a summer shade. So, I don't know, I'm kind of looking at one of these ColourPop ones, but I feel like I've used those a lot recently. I don't know. They're very summer shades, so I'm going to go in with Usagi, if I'm saying that right. So that's what I'm going to go with. Alright, and then last but not least, I need a gloss. I might try this one. It's another ColourPop one. It's a kind of a recent add to the collection. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do ColourPop. I'm going to go in with this one. And this one is the Dominique Lemonade lip gloss. So I'm going to go in with this one this time. Alright, so that's everything over here. Now I'm going to go on over to my other drawers and pick out more face products. Alright, so first drawer here. So for setting powders, again, I don't really have much when it comes to this category. So if it seems like I'm using the same ones over and over again, I don't have much of a selection. Setting powders is not one that I collect. So I think I'm just going to go in with the Pretty Vulgar one. Again, I think I've used this recently, but, you know, like I said, not much of a selection. So this is the Powder Room Mad About It Translucent Setting Powder. Alright, next up is my bronzers here, and I am just going to go ahead and use this L'Oreal one here. This is Bronze Please. This is supposed to be more like of a summery bronzer, so that's why I'm going to test it out right now because it is summertime. It's a very pretty bronzer. I don't really remember how I feel about it, so I might not end up liking it, but we'll see. Alright, next up is blush. And if anyone is curious where I got these like containers here, I got these at TJ Maxx, and they were in a pack of like 5, I think. So that's where I got these. And for blush, I am going to go ahead and pull out this Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio. This is one of my favorite blushes, and it's very summery, so yeah. Love the shade right here. I don't usually use these two too much, but I might try to like mix them because I'm not a big orange blush person. I like more pinkish. Alright, and then last but not least is highlights. My favorite one, and let's see. So for highlight, I am going to go ahead and pull out one of these Hourglass highlights here. I got this off of the add-ons at BoxyCharm. So this one is in the shade Champagne Flash. It's very like kind of goldenish one. So I'm excited to try this one out. Alright, so that is everything. So let's go ahead and try everything on now. So now it's time to apply them all to my face. I'm going to have to pull my hair back. It's kind of hot in here. So I'm kind of sweaty now. I usually turn the AC off while I'm filming because it gets really loud. But I might not be able to do that anymore. So it's really hot in here now. Alright, can we talk about my shirt? How cute is this Baby Yoda shirt? He is so cute. And I got this from Ross. Yeah, I think Ross. Alright, enough talking about that. Okay. So, oh wait, I need to prime my face first. So I'm going to have to use the No Problem Primer. I might not like show too much of the products. I don't know, I kind of feel chatty today, so I might just do kind of like a chatty get ready with me this time. But, I don't know guys, let me know down in the comments what your recommendations are, if you have any recommendations for a primer. Because I feel like the primers I have are just not very hydrating, and I really want a primer that's hydrating. And I might just use moisturizers as primers because I don't know, I just feel like these primers just don't make my skin feel good. Makes them feel dry, and I don't like having dry skin. Alright, so I haven't tried this Pretty Fresh by ColourPop, the tinted moisturizer. I just picked it up because, like I said, it's summertime now. Trying to find foundations that are more lighter feeling because nobody got time to be putting a full face of makeup on and then go out into the sun and just have it all sweat off. Like, I'm not about that life. Alright, so hopefully it's my shade. You guys know how I am about picking out shades for myself. Sometimes I don't do the best. But anyways, how's everyone doing? How is everyone's day going? I know I'm getting ready for the 4th of July. Gonna go to family's house and kind of have like a barbecue kind of thing. Pop some fireworks because they live out in the country. My in-laws do, and that's where we're going. So looking forward to that. Alright, so this is pretty nice so far. It's very light coverage, which is okay. Like I said, I am wanting something that's a little more light coverage, and my face isn't doing too bad right now. I feel like I'm not having as many breakouts right now, so that's good. But I mean, like, I always have a couple like little red spots around my chin area, so I will just go in with concealer to kind of cover that up. It is kind of bringing out some dry spots on my face, but again, you guys have been here long enough, that's really common for my skin to do that. Like, it just always looks dry in some areas, and no matter what moisturizer, what foundation I use, it always kind of sticks to those areas. So, no biggie there. Alright, so that's all on. I like how it feels on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy. It's very light, and that's what I was wanting. Alright, so now for concealer, going with the Tarte Shape Tape. So what does everyone else have planned for their 4th of Julys? Do you guys, does everyone have big plans? Are you staying in? Let me know down in the comments. 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays, honestly, because like I said, I usually do stuff with my family, like my husband's side of the family and my side of the family. We usually get together, do fireworks and everything, so it's just kind of a it's a fun time. We have fun. We do like outside games, like yard game kind of things, kind of sit around and outside, talking, catching up. The guys crack open a cold one, that kind of thing. I'm not much of a beer drinker, honestly. I never liked the taste of it. I'm more of like a wine cooler person. Alright, now it's time to put some brows on because my brows always look super washed out after putting foundation and stuff on. I do have like several little dry patches, like I said, over here. But that is just a continual struggle for me, is to, I have dry patches, and I don't even know they're there most of the time, but as soon as I put something on my face, like foundation or something, it's always just like, hey guys, you guys didn't know I was here, a big old dry patch, hello to the world, and I'm just like, really? But no, it's not that bad. Alright, so, going in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I have been having such trouble with hangnails. Let me know down in the comments if you guys know how to get rid of hangnails. I like those little pieces of skin that kind of flap up, because I have such a struggle with them right now, and I don't know why. I don't know why they just keep popping up. But one side, back to the brow thing. One side has a pencil side, and the other one has a spoolie. It's pretty common with brow pencils. Yeah, back to the hangnails. They've just been so bad for me recently, and I don't know if my hands aren't dry, so I don't know. I need to look it up and see what causes hangnails. But if you know how to get rid of hangnails, or what causes it, or if there's anything I can get to help with that, I would appreciate the info. I always feel like I really can't talk much when I'm doing my brows because I'm like so focused. Although I really don't do much but just fill them in. I don't do anything fancy. I don't carve them out because brows are really not something I put much effort into, honestly. I don't really care. I think I put the most like time and effort into eyeshadow look, like doing my eyeshadow. I do really like this shade. I think it goes well with, looks good on me. It's not too red. It's pretty like cool toned, I would say. kind of like my brows to be a little bit lighter. I'm not a fan of darker brows anymore. I used to do like really dark brows, but not anymore. Alright, I'm just going to lightly set my face. I'm really not going to do that much. Actually, I might skip that today. I think I am going to skip it because, like I said, I use such a light foundation. I really don't think I need to set my face because I have a feeling if I do set anywhere, it's just going to make my skin look drier. So I'm going to skip setting right now. Alright, so I'm going to bronze my face going in with the L'Oreal Bronze Please in the shade 1. I think. Shade 1. I don't know. But going in with bronzing brush here. I think it's actually a contour brush, I know I'm asking you guys a lot of questions, and you can just pick and choose which questions you want to answer if you want to answer any at all. But let me know some good Netflix recommendations, whether it be a movie or a show. I don't know. I'm needing new recommendations because I don't know. I like to just sit down and watch a show like before bed or something, just to kind of wind down, I guess I'd say. And I have some on my list right now, but I don't know, if it's a long TV show, sometimes I can binge them, but I can only binge like a couple of seasons before I get, I don't know, I wouldn't say bored, but just kind of tired of it, because I don't know, I like to switch it up every now and then and watch something different, so I can't just binge watch like 6 seasons. I don't know, unless it has like a really, really good storyline. I just don't like doing that. But let me know if there's any good shows or like a season or two, ones that you're really liking right now. I started Rivendell a while back, and I do like that one. But I don't know, like sometimes I get tired of drama shows like that. Like when it comes to like teenager, high school drama stuff, I get kind of tired of it after a while. Not that it's not a good show, and I do like it. It's just I have to take a break from it. But I do really like that one, so I like shows like that. And of course, I like Supernatural, but that one kind of gets, I don't know, I get tired of the same thing. So I feel like they do the same thing over and over. Like Sam and Dean will hold secrets from each other. I'm just like, bro, like, dudes, please stop. You know this never works out for you. Stop holding secrets. Just like tell your brother what's going on or something. I get tired of that because they do it all the time, and they're just like, oh, we should be more open, and we won't hold secrets from each other or keep secrets from each other anymore, and then they do it like within the next 5 episodes or something. So I get tired of that, honestly, but I really like that show. It's just I don't know, does anybody feel the same way, or do you guys just like die hard Supernatural fans and that stuff just doesn't bug you? It bugs me. Alright, going in with the blush trio. I actually did really like the bronzer, I think, so far. It's nice. I think I did get a bit of a tan, so I wonder if that helped. I was afraid that bronzer was going to be too dark. Ah, this blush. I love this blush. It's my favorite. Alamar Cosmetics, if you haven't checked them out, they're a really good brand. I've liked a lot of stuff that I've gotten from them, from like BoxyCharm. Alright, so that's on. Now to go in with highlight. So going in with the Hourglass Stick Foundation, I think I'm just going to take a little on my fingertip and just kind of dab it on. I don't really want to like do that, just because I'm afraid it might take some of my makeup off, which I hope it doesn't, but I don't want to take the chance. It's very nice, kind of subtle highlight. I wouldn't say it's like a bam highlight, although I think the camera's picking it up a little bit better than it looks in person. Like in person I can see it, but it's, like I said, it's not like bam highlight. I think it looks a little better with the lights and in the camera. It might look better in the sun, but it's a nice. So this product I actually got from BoxyCharm, like add-on items, which I do like doing those, or at least recently I've been starting to do those, because I got one of these in one of my BoxyCharm boxes, but they sent me like a pink one, or it wasn't like super pink, but it was like a pinkish champagne or something, and I'm not a big fan of pink highlights. So when I saw that they had this on the add-ons and it was, you know, I could get a different shade, I went ahead and got that. And I want to say it was like $12 or something. It might have been a little more. But it's a nice way to try out, you know, Hourglass without having to pay like full price. So I thought that was a good deal. I can't tell if it's just layered on top of my blush, but I almost want to say it kind of, I don't know yet. I feel like maybe it kind of removed a little bit of my blush, but I can't tell if it's just covering it, like the coverage is good on the highlight, or if it actually did pick some of it up. I can't tell. That's the only thing I hesitant I have towards cream products, is I always wonder if it kind of picks up or strips kind of the other things that you put down. It may strip like the foundation or something, but I don't think it did, but maybe. I don't know, it's still really pretty though. Alright, time to do eyes. I will probably keep it super simple today just because I'm not going anywhere. So I'm gonna just create a look real quick, and then I will show you guys in the end what shadows I ended up using. Alright, so I finished my eyes, and the shades I ended up using was Ultimate Tan over here I used as my transition shade. Then I went in with Bellina, this like like coral shade here. It's very pretty. I use that to just go all over my lid with. And then I deepened up the corners over here with Deep Soul, and then for the shimmer shade I used Rags to Riches over here. It's very pretty coppery shade over here, kind of like a brown. And then I did the corners, the inner corners, with this Peach Fizz over here. And then I kind of did the same thing on the bottom when it came to the mattes. I just did the transition shade mixed in with that coral shade, and then I tight lined with that deep brown. And then of course I did my liner. Alright, so I'm going to touch on a subject here a little bit, kind of like what's been going on in the beauty community. If you don't like the drama and everything, you can just skip past this part. So I'm sure a lot of you kind of know what's going on in the beauty community. I don't want to say the beauty community because I don't feel like it's all the beauty community. It's just like a little part of it. You know, with like the Jeffree Star and the Shane Dawson and like the Tati. She just came out with that video and I watched it, and I don't know how I really feel about it yet. I kind of feel like it's just unnecessary drama, to be completely honest. I wish they would kind of keep it off of YouTube in a way. I don't know. I don't really know. I guess I'm just not a very, like, media confrontational person. Like, if I have a beef with someone, I would talk to them directly. And maybe she has tried talking to them directly. I just feel like putting it all on YouTube is just another way to just create more drama. And I watched her video, and people were saying that she's not really taking accountability for what everything that she's done. And I kind of disagree, because I feel like in that video she was definitely saying it was because of these the two people, Shane and Jeffree, that she did end up doing that whole video about James and everything, which, yeah, they didn't make her do it, but I have been raised around someone who is very manipulative, and, I don't think people understand how easy it is, or not really easy, but like, I don't know, I feel like they probably caught her in a moment that she was very weak, and it was very easy to manipulate her, because I feel like she got hurt from James doing that whole ad or whatever for the gummy bears. I don't, like, you know, that whole thing. I feel like they might have crept in and probably maybe manipulated her a bit during that time. She was probably very hurt and her guard was down. So I can understand how they might have, I mean, I don't know the details. I don't even know if all that's true, but if it is true, I can see how easy it is for someone to manipulate you when you're already kind of down. And, if they're feeding her lies and stuff. I mean, I'm not agreeing that what she did was right at all, but having been raised around someone who's kind of like that and gets into your head, I can understand how that can make you cloud your judgment and kind of do things that later on you would regret doing. But I feel like if she did went ahead and apologize and everything to James and all that, then, I mean, I feel like watching that video that she was taking accountability. And I mean, like I said, if someone's being manipulative and stuff, it is kind of somewhat their fault too, if they're pushing someone in a direction. But it's still her fault for letting herself be pushed in that direction as well, which I feel like she was taking accountability for that. She was just saying, I got bad advice and I took it, and I'm sorry for that kind of thing. But I don't know. That's just my thoughts on the whole thing. I don't really know who's in the right and who's in the wrong. But honestly, I don't. People say, oh, we don't like all this drama, and then yet people are always watching their videos and commenting and stuff. And I'm just like, you say that, but I think you kind of do. It's entertainment. But I don't like how the beauty community seems to be getting a bad rap, because I don't think all of us are like that. I know several people on YouTube that are not like that, so putting us all in this, bubble and saying the whole community is bad is just not right, in my opinion. There's just, a couple in there that are not great, and those are the ones that are the loudest, so I don't really like all this drama. I hope it blows over and that we can get back to just makeup, honestly. But that's my thoughts on it. I'm done talking about it. So let me know down in the comments if you guys have been keeping up with it and what are your thoughts on the whole thing. Alright, so last couple of things. I'm going to do lips now. Not really sure. I don't think the pink's going to look good. I think I might just do the nude. So this is the Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Good Jujub. I don't know how to say that, but I'm just going to use this. This is such a cute little, lipstick, though. So little. I really like this shade, though. It's a very pretty shade. But yeah, I saw these little lipsticks at TJ Maxx. They were like in a little bundle. If you follow me on Instagram, you would see. Sometimes I post, I think I'm going to start posting like my TJ Maxx finds on Instagram. I like seeing them on Instagram from other people, so I might start doing that as well as doing haul videos. Alright, so lipstick on. I really like the shade. And so now I'm just going to go in with the mascara, using the Lily Lashes mascara. And then I only have to set my face and then I'm done. Which is good because it's getting so hot in here. I need to turn my AC back on. Oops. I smudged myself. Oh, I didn't really talk about the palette. The palette is actually really good. I like the quality of it. I think I've used it once before. And when I got it, I think I tried it out. But I haven't used it since, and the mattes and shimmers were all very pigmented. The mattes blended out wonderfully. I will say that it's very limited probably as to what looks you could create, because it is a very natural, well, not natural, it's a very nude palette, and if you're wanting bright colors and stuff, that it doesn't really have that in there. But for me, it's a perfect palette because I like more nude palettes. I'm not a big colorful eyeshadow person. I like more natural or nudes. So yeah, so you don't really have any pops of colors. It's all very nude. Alright. So last step is to set my face. Oh, it does smell like watermelon. Nice. I was kind of hoping it would. Ooh, that smells so good. Okay, so it does smell like the packaging. So I have another one. It's floral, so I wonder if it's going to smell like flowers. That's going to be so interesting. I'm really glad I found these at TJ Maxx. If you have a TJ Maxx close to you, I would go see if they have these. I mean, there was only 2 left when I went to the TJ Maxx close to me, so I grabbed the last 2. Which I felt kind of guilty, because I was like, oh, maybe I should leave one for someone else, but at the same time, I don't know. I shouldn't feel bad for that. I feel bad over some of the silliest things sometimes. Does anybody else do that? I feel guilty over stuff. I'm just like, why do I feel bad for that? It's not like I snatched it out of someone's hands or something. Now that I would feel, you should feel bad for. But, I mean, there was nobody else looking. So, I'm sure they're going to have more. Alright, so I feel like I say this every time, but I'm pretty happy with the stuff I picked out this month. I mean, I'm really not that picky of a person when it comes to makeup products. I mean, if something doesn't work for me, then I won't like it. But other than that, I mean, like, is my makeup perfect? No. But, you know, I try not to strive to be perfect because that's just stressful. And I don't need that. That's something I struggle with, not to be perfect. There's no reason for me to try to be perfect. I should try to do my best and, you know, do what I can, but I'm sure I could have spent more time on my eyeshadow. But, you know, or my brows, but really, guys, I don't care. It looks good to me. And that's, if I'm happy with it, then I don't really care what anybody else says. And neither should you. But alright guys, that is going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of my picks for this month of July. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you like seeing these types of videos. And let me know if you prefer me to do kind of like a chatty get ready with me. Sometimes I get chatty, and other times I sit down and I'm just like, I just want to do my makeup. That's all I want to focus on. So, no guarantee that every Shop My Stash video will be kind of like a chatty one. But also don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new here. My name is Katie, and if you are new here, I would love for you to join my little YouTube channel here and become part of my little family here. But yeah, guys, other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I hope you guys have a wonderful 4th of July, because by the time you see this video, 4th of July will have already passed. So I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July and everyone had a great time, whatever you end up doing that day. But yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!